What's up, baby? Welcome in. Isn't this microphone cute? Anything pink, I'm just automatically, it's gonna be a yes. So I kind of bought that as an incentive to keep doing this. And I promised myself I wasn't gonna drop the ball, because I kind of got some life adjustments happening right now. As you can see, we're coming at you from a different location. I was in kind of a gross, boy apartment. And now we have a cute girly pop room again. Here for it. So this episode is gonna be a little more personal. Just updating y'all on things that are happening. And me being a little transparent. And really just, I feel like when you talk through things, one, it helps you. And then also, you just never know who else is going through the same shit. So I feel like I kind of jinxed myself because the first 3 topics were definitely random shit I picked. Because I was just like, oh, well, I just want to do a little girl talk thing. What's the number one thing people ask about? And I just spitballed through random topics. And then one of them ended up happening to me for real. Did I jinx myself? So, I'm basically in a starting over phase myself, okay? I had to move back home to fuck-ass Alabama, the place of no return, the black hole that just sucks you in, the place I said I would never be, because shit happens. Shit happens, and shit don't give a fuck how old you are, or what you got going on, or how you saw your future going. Baby, I thought my man was secured, you know what I'm saying? I thought my husband was secured, okay, I figured out this little aspect of my life. Now I can focus on other stuff. I can be bad bitch with all the goals. Bad bitchpreneur. I can work on that. You know what I'm saying? Because at least I got the love part figured out. Or so I thought. So I'm really just going to be diving into some of the lessons I learned through this actually very traumatic experience. Because I'm not okay. My makeup cute though. I finally figured out the whole glowy skin thing. Love that for me. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting real about some of the shit I've learned through this experience, this separation, this sayonara, this bitch, fuck you, get the fuck out forever, this ending. And we're also gonna talk a little bit about my experience, how I'm gonna move forward. Okay, because you can't just lay down and die, sadly. I wish you could. I wish after every breakup you could just lay in the street and just be like, but you can't. Life gotta go on. It goes on because you keep waking up every fucking day. And I'm experiencing that firsthand. So I'm gonna share my self-care plan with y'all. Okay, we can just bounce ideas off each other because y'all my people and I trust y'all with this information. So let's get into it. Also, my bad for all the noise. I don't have a studio yet. Future me will. Okay, rich bitch manifesting me that's in the other dimension. It's waiting for this dimension to meet that one will. But my bed is cutely by a window. And sadly, I tried to tell the cars that I was recording, their bitch asses just act like they still got places to go. How selfish. So just bear with me. But yeah, y'all. So I wrote down 6 lessons that I think we could touch on today. And do you also know, you kind of notice when you're going through something and you scroll through TikTok and it's half the damn TikTok is mocking your ass because I keep seeing nothing but happy fucking couples. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not healed yet. I'm blocking you. Love that for you, sis. I'm not a hater, but actually I'm kind of in my hater era. So I don't want to see that. Block. Stop showing me that shit. I just feel like I'm being plotted up because I actually literally went into my keywords and purposely tried to black out certain words. Love, boyfriend, girlfriend, relationship, happy, marriage, engagement. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not in the emotional space to handle seeing some motherfuckers get engaged right now. Take that shit off. Like, are you trying to be my 14th reason? Like, I'm trying to hold it together here. Okay, you see I have breakup hair. I bleached my damn eyebrows. I look cool though. And part of my motivation, I'm not gonna lie, because I just really like this look on me. And my ex said he didn't like it, so I love my breakup hair. And also, I encourage you, if you are going through a breakup, get some breakup hair. Okay, and all that is just doing your hair a totally different fucking color, or cut that shit off. Okay, because you deserve to have hair that you look at every day that motherfucker has never seen. It has never ran their hands through. Breakup hair. Lesson number 1. Stop dating male Aries. Astrology is not real. Yes, it is, bitch. It's very real. And as a disclaimer, I'm a Libra. And I did not plan this, but my entire life has been nothing but fucking fire signs. I have been getting my ass handed to me by fire signs for 10 plus years. I know a little something. If I don't know shit else in life, I know me some damn fire signs. Leave them alone, okay? I've had 3. Oh, I lied. This was my 4th one. I've had 4. When I tell you, if I meet somebody and they tell me that this is their sign, a part of me will shrivel up, just like a raisin. It's not worth it, girl. It's not. And it's so funny because, again, TikTok, they had a whole little layout on their game plan in relationships. And I'm like, damn, were these motherfuckers in a closet? Was they hearing me getting screamed at? How did they know what the fuck I was going through? Leave them alone. Okay. And what we like about them is, oh, they're just so passionate and they're just so bold and blah, 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 blah. Baby, they almost as bad as damn Pisces with that selling you a dream shit. They gonna sell you a dream. Because 1, they like what they can't have. They like what is a challenge. Okay? They're not thinking about if they're good for you. All they just want to do is acquire your ass. And what you think they're gonna do once they acquired you? They won. They're obsessed with winning. Throw your ass away and start over again. Again, it's like a really angry, mean version of a Pisces. It's like, they got a lot of parallels. Kind of weird. No. And they're just so fucking mean. They're so fucking mean. Mean as fuck. Like, okay, so the ruling planet is Mars. They're ruled by anger. The way we, peacemakers, a little air sign like me, perceives anger, I don't like that shit. I like to be happy. I love to be happy, okay? I don't like anger. It don't fit well in me, and it makes me crazy. And I have to, like, figure out healthy ways to get rid of that shit. I don't feed off anger. Them, they eat that shit. They were created. They just feed off aggression. And not like a cute little way, okay? They, ain't nothing closer to the devil than an Aries man. It's disgusting. They get high for anger. And they're mean as fuck. And they borderline abusive. Like, I'm done with them, okay? Just straight pass. Fucking pass. No. If you want peace in your life, if you a lover girl, don't pick no motherfucking Aries. Now, if you one of them bitches that can step to them, okay? Like a Scorpio, that might be your match, okay? A bitch who just gonna butt with them, that ain't me. That's not me. I'm a delicate flower. No. They canceled. Oh. Oh, first of all, yeah, I had to switch angles because my lamp died. And then I spilled a drink in my bed. Honestly, you know what's kind of fun about a journey of a craft is there will come a point when I made it and I get sponsored by a studio. And I can look back and be like, oh my God, remember when I was doing all that ratchet podcasting in my fucking bedroom? Eat my caviar. Yeah, so the journey. I digress. So let's go on to point number 2. Shit. Do not date your best friend. Do not date your male best friend. And I'm gonna tell you how I got sucked into this on some real shit. Because I'm a lover girl, I'm a fantasy girly. And there's nothing more romantic than someone who knows you and has loved you and had love burning for you for years. And they finally get their chance and it's enchanted. And you fucking dance off in the sunset together. And that's the story I repeatedly kept telling myself. That's the image I had in my head. I'm just like, oh, my soulmate. You're my best friend, literally. Oh, this is delicious. Oh, babe, I thought I was in heaven. And I was. Honestly, it had the most beautiful start I think I've ever had out of any of my lovers. It did. Because there is something so fucking magical about someone who knows your fucking spirit and has known it for so long and cared for it when there was nothing to be gained. And now they get to go up another level with you. You get to ascend a new level with this person who has already demonstrated delicious care for you for so long. How the fuck can that go wrong? How the fuck can that go wrong? There is the perfect recipe. I mean, it's the stories we have been watching since we were fucking teenagers, okay? You remember Liz McGuire, Lizzie and Gordo, Kim and Ron, Moesha and Hakeem. I could keep fucking going. Like, we always root for the best friends. And I've always been that person. But baby, it's a facade. It really is. It's a fantasy. Because the more you mature, the older you get, you will gain wisdom. And I'm gonna tell you what this wisdom told my ass, being a 30-year-old, okay? I thought, okay, we're at a mature age, we're at marriage age. What better person to choose than you? You've already demonstrated everything I wanted to see. You've treated me like the love of your life, our entire relationship. I've always been the one. Remember when we just talked about fucking Aries, right? The conqueror. Okay. So I finally allow this person to conquer me. That's the first misstep. And no one is supposed to conquer you. You're not something to be fucking taken over. You are not an object. You are not a prize for the ego. You are a fucking whole, complicated, complex person. And you require whatever kind of special care you require to put you in a healthy space, to be in a healthy partnership with you. You are someone that needs to be learned. And even someone that has known you for 10 plus fucking years, if they all of a sudden want to take a different step with you, take honestly a higher step, because friendship is where you start off at, ideally. If they want to step up, they have to relearn you. They cannot ever treat it like you were just something to be chased after, to be fantasized about, to be fetishized almost, to be attracted to. You are not just some sparkly thing with nothing inside of it. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. And when this thing kind of happens, no one's gonna warn you. No one's gonna tap you on the fucking shoulder. You have to see that shit for yourself. And you have to see the signs. You know, too often, I think we get a little confused when it comes to other people's motivations with us because we're seeing them through our lens, right? So you're thinking in your head, well, I've never chosen someone for personal gain. So you think other people ain't gonna cross you in certain ways. When you're dealing with someone, I'm gonna say a man, who has wanted you for years and years and years and years, and let's say they feel passed over because they've watched you go through like endless relationships with other fucking people and you still didn't fucking choose them. That builds resentment. And men being egotistical fucking creatures, where do you think they put their resentment? It doesn't just disappear. They may be smart enough to hide it, tuck it away in their pocket, but it's there. So once you've been conquered, that little part of their ego that felt passed over gets satisfied. Okay? So then we're looking at, well, is this real? Is it going to go anywhere? You know, does this person actually see a real future with me? Are they going to show up for me every single fucking day and work with me to make this like happen, to keep this going? Am I really the fucking moon and the stars? Will I continue to be the moon and the stars once that part of them is satisfied? The answer, in my opinion, is no. You're not. And again, this isn't something they're going to sit down and fucking tell you. You know, what happened in my case is I witnessed, felt, energetically felt it through the treatment I was receiving. This person went from being obsessed with my ass to just walking past me like I wasn't shit. Stop telling me they love me. Stop giving a fuck. I mean, I could have fucking went missing. I'm halfway across the damn country. I'm away from everybody. Something really bad could have fucking happened to me. But I had already fallen off that pedestal because I am a complex person and I'm a person who has needs that everybody isn't equipped to feel. And I'm very vocal about that. You know, I'm very, let's just say, I know I'm not easy. I'm not an easy person to be with, but I never claimed to be. And again, I chose a person who has known that and known me and learned every intrinsic detail of the things I hate, the things I can't stand, the things that made me crazy, the things that made me sad, the things that hurt me, the things that made me happy, the things I want in another person, how I want to be treated. They had the perfect fucking playbook. You know what they did with that book? Tore that motherfucker up, threw it out. Because when you know a person super fucking well, as a best friend will, they can also turn that shit around. They also know your fucking weaknesses. They also know what fucking buttons to push. They also know how to fucking push you off that goddamn ledge if they feel like it. And what happened was I stopped being convenient. I'm the conquered prize. I'm not convenient for you anymore. Your ego's already satisfied. What do you need me for? But you've already dug this hole and I'm here. So instead of leaving, this person just started treating me like shit for like fucking months. And I had to really put all these puzzle pieces together myself. And what made it so fucking hard to leave, a big reason I think that this kind of pairing is a bad idea at this point in my life, because you take a person that has always been the most important male to you for so long. For so fucking long. You tell them everything. Y'all tell each other everything. All your dirt, all your joy. That connection's insane. You know, you talk to them on the phone for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. No distance or no physical boundary can ever separate the two of you. It almost feels like you are soulmates, and you are, in a friend level. And sometimes that's where the fuck it should stay, because when you pick a person who is your friend and they start being a harmful fucking partner for you, you are going to be 1,000 more times confused about how to get the fuck out of that shit, or even if you fucking should. Think about how attached you felt to all your shitty ass ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, ex-relationships. And how tempted you were to give them another chance because all you wanted to do was to see them reach that potential you were already created for them. Oh, I know you could be this kind of person, blah, blah. Imagine that times like 8,000. Because now this is a person who has always been that champion for you, who is literally just treating you like shit. And nothing happened. No one cheated. It was just a switch. At what point do you leave? At what point is enough enough? At what point do you tell yourself, this ain't it? This image I had of this person, it's gone. It almost is like everything kind of is a lie. I think if someone's able to switch like that, because once the conqueror gets the prize, that's the end. Once you stop being convenient, that's the end. Once you get discarded, that is the end. And when you've seen yourself be the most important person in your best friend's life, and all of a sudden you fall from grace, that's the truth you have to get real with. You can't lie to yourself on that. Whew. That's what I was doing, lying to myself. And, you know, if you're also a person who, if you have an anxious attachment style, you know, you need certain things to literally be okay and survive. And you voice this to this other person and they agree to try for you. But then they just throw you away like you're nothing. Every single day. Every single day. They walk fucking past you like you're nothing. Let's say they get mad at like a remark you made, or just annoyed at your fucking presence, and they just start treating you like you're just really a piece of shit. What voice is going to tell you enough's enough? They have too much power. They know too much. It's not a good idea. Okay, so this next point is actually kind of wild, because while I was going through this very like traumatic fucking relationship, actually TikTok and knocked me in the fucking head. Shout out to the talk. Because I read this quote and I was like, a lot of people use being angry as an excuse to be fucking just abusive. Point fucking blank. And you can tell a lot about a person by how they treat you when they're angry. Now, I'm a very sensitive person. My emotions is right here all the time. I was just, baby, I've been like that since I popped out. That's just part of my fucking makeup. It's in my zodiac chart. It just is in my essence. I'm very BPD coded. Like, baby, I feel shit 10 bajillion times harder than the average person, and I have to keep that shit in check. And it's insane. It's actually quite hard. But my relationship with anger is, you know, I treat it like something I need to talk to. I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm bothered by this. Why? And I'm constantly communicating with it. I let it flow through my body. I do not let it overtake me at this point in my life. I've already been there, done that. You know, the second you start hurting people you care about because you can't control your shit, that hurts you. And you make a conscious fucking choice to work on that. It's that fucking simple. So if you're dealing with motherfuckers in this big age that use anger as an excuse to stop loving you, or treating you just downright fucking evil, come on now. That's it. Don't let them piss me the fuck off more than motherfuckers who think that anger is power. You are the weakest fucking bitch there is. You are so fucking weak. You're so fucking fragile. I feel so fucking bad for you. It's not fucking power. And you as a man using your anger to intimidate or to overpower me when you don't need to. I don't know what the fuck that was on my door. I don't care. We're talking. It's disgraceful. Who the fuck raised you? And you know what I noticed? It be the worst type of men be one, 5 signs with this shit. Men who claim they was raised with women. Well, they were some bitches, because why the fuck did they not, like, put in basic respect? Like, there is literally a certain tone you shouldn't even fucking be speaking to women. What the fuck wrong with you? But when men use this shit as just an excuse to treat you like shit, call you out your name, scream at you, demean you, overpower you, act like they're gonna fucking harm you, or actually get to the point where they physically harm you, that love is not there. They do not fucking respect you. And again, this was really hard to grasp for me because I had never ever got into an altercation with this person. So it's like, I didn't know what that looked like. And it was very easy for me to make excuses and to be confused and just, but where's this coming from? Like, are they just, no, bitch, they don't love you. How a man treats you when they angry says it all. Because treating you with respect is a fucking choice. And I make that choice. I have done self-work to make that choice. Okay? I try not to put myself in positions where if I feel that shit bubbling up, I'm either gonna get the fuck out your face or I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Okay? And if I do finally bubble over to the point where I say something, I 1,000% stand on that. 1,000%. Because you know what also I don't do? I am a pacifist. But I'm also not going to allow someone to purposely trigger my ass. Repeatedly, repeat. Because again, BPD coded as fuck. Like, it gets to a certain point. It's like, I know for a fact if I say something just heinous to you, unhinged, we're done. Like, I'm gonna stand on it and I'm gonna hold on to it. But we're dating. I love you. If I love you, I can't treat you cruel. I ain't get that back. You know why? Because they didn't fucking love me. This next point also connects to what the hell we were just talking about. It will not get better. Okay? There's a lot of fucked up shit that happens to us in life. People are gonna die. We're gonna lose our jobs. We're gonna be broke. We're gonna have ups and downs. If you are with a man who just every time their life is not fucking just hitting how they want it to, that you the first punching bag they fucking bing bing. The first person they take that shit out on. Get the fuck out, bitch. It's not gonna get better. Any basic, my rule of thumb now, anything that has to do with how you treat me. If I have to beg for respect, I have to beg for you not to fucking scream at me. I have to beg for you to see me as a fucking person. I have to beg for you to give me affection. I have to beg for you to be romantic. I have to beg for you to take me out on dates. I have to beg for you to make me feel like I fucking matter. I have to beg you for reassurance. I have to sit you down and have a fucking constant breakdown talk about it. Like, and see, I'm so damn, I'm analytical ass motherfucker. So I'm sitting there, I'm using a psychology thing. You know, I don't like to tell people what to do. I like for them to come to that conclusion themselves. So me, I be playing therapist on their ass. I shouldn't have to do that. Well, what's going on with you? Or do you think you're projecting here and blah, blah, blah? That ain't for me to do. Because I'm constantly reassessing myself. I'm constantly checking myself. It's not going to get better. The second you got to tell a motherfucker how to treat you, it's not going to get better. There's no circumstance in life that makes it okay for people to fucking shit on and project on you. Hard truth. Baby. Next point. Your intuition is reality. If you're a person who, let's say, I think people who really get this short end of the stick for real are like people who have mental illnesses, and the people around them have probably been on that journey of them going through that mental illness, you know, from the diagnosis, from their outbursts, from maybe they're on medication. Just motherfuckers that know your weaknesses like that. Motherfuckers that knew your struggle and saw you through that. And that was me. That is my case. The first time, you know, I battled fucking depression for like 10 fucking years. Severe anxiety, 10 fucking years. I was trying to jump off a cliff every other damn day. And this person saw that. And this person has cried to me before, oh, I just wasn't there for you and I just didn't know and blah, blah, blah. Okay. He knows every thing I'm sensitive about. He knows everything that will push me over the edge. Cause I constantly explain, I like, hey, I really need A, B, and C from you because, you know, I'm gonna go in this mental space and, you know, I'm just not gonna be the best for you if I'm there. And, you know, to stop me from going there, can you please just give me this? Baby, I was basically giving him my fucking care plan. You know, so this person had a very special power over me because they knew at the fucking map. When you are a person who has been through mental illnesses, battle with it, wherever, it doesn't even matter how far you come. There are people that are close to you that will constantly invalidate your fucking pain and your fucking experiences because it does not fit into their narrative. Because it makes them uncomfortable. Because they might get fucking called out for something. Because they might be fucking wrong. And it hits their egos. So what do you think the first thing they're going to do? Deny what's going on. And then when you have a person such as a romantic partner who has a special key to you because they're in such a space where no one else exists in, and they use that privilege of being with you to hurt the relationship you have with yourself by denying your pain, denying your experiences are happening, it's so fucking easy to spin out of control. And it's so easy to fucking stay. And it's also probably why you stop telling people. When you stop telling people certain things about your relationship, yeah, I'm probably trying to get the fuck out. I shut the fuck up talking to my friends because I'm like, they're just gonna tell me to leave. And I didn't know if I was ready or not because I didn't know what the fuck was happening. But I did. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing more validating than getting out of hell and then putting pieces together and being like, oh my fucking God, I was right. I was right, bitch. And that's when you want to start calling them up and be like, I just find it funny how A, B, and C and boo, 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 and you fuck ass nigga and blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. Because it don't matter. You do not need them to validate your fucking pain. But I will say, if you were experiencing things in a relationship that's kind of like going against or fighting against what you originally believed, let that information in. A man gonna show you every time. He ain't gonna tell you. Because, you know, while I was like literally fucking going through hell and contemplating life, like, do I even need to be here type shit with this person? Like watching my body reject him. Watching myself just shrivel up to a fucking shell of who I used to be. Crying my goddamn self to sleep every fucking night. On the bathroom floor. Praying, Jesus, why? I had a picture of what was going on. I knew I was being discarded. And I got to the point where I was like, you know what? He had hurt the relationship I had with myself. So I said, well, you know, let me just ask him. Let me just ask. So I would sit him down and be like, hey, what do you think's going on with us right now? Like, what do you think our issue is? Do you think we have an issue? So I would try not to project, I'm sorry, project is the incorrect word here. I would try not to necessarily give away what I felt was happening because I wanted to see if his story would match mine. Denied it every time. No, I'm just going through, you know, oh, I got some stuff going on, you know, A, B, and C is blah, blah, blah. No, it's still you, it's still you, it's still you. Oh, you sure? Because, you know, speak now. If ever hold your peace, motherfucker. All right, so me getting that lie fed to me directly contradicts what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, what I'm knowing is going on. Stop doing that. Being with the wrong motherfucker will fuck your life up. It can even end you. If you feel like you feel wrong shit going on, fucked up shit, evil shit, stop fighting that. Your feelings are valid because you feel them. Okay? Feelings aren't negotiable. Actions, the way I act because of my feelings can be, you can debate with me about that, yes. But to tell me you don't agree with my feelings, bitch, fuck you. Please, I need everybody to take that attitude. That authority. Take that authority back. You know the truth. You had a little light playing on you for a reason. Intuition ain't no joke. And when you get out of some shit like this, rebuild your relationship with it because you're gonna need it. Okay, so here's our last point I'm gonna talk about. when it comes to the lesson portion of this podcast. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This one eat me the fuck up. Eating me up, honey. Being discarded by a narcissist does not make you worthless. Okay? It is so fucking easy for you to witness yourself be thrown away. This person literally woke up one day after having a soul talk with me. The very next day, 24 fucking hours later, he got mad at me for having an attitude. He busts in the room. He starts screaming. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. He just starts screaming. Okay, now it's getting more intense. All over my attitude. And he just throws me out of his house. For having an attitude? Now, when I tell the in-depth part of this story to like my friends or just maybe someone I decide to share this little testimony with, you know, it do sound crazy because you're like, wait a second, you got dumped for having an attitude? Essentially, yes. Yes, because I just shown up wrong that day. It didn't make sense to me. And I lay in bed. I'm on this plane. I get on that fucking plane. I'm in the seat. Babe, when I take that plane ride, that plane day was terrible. Because again, this was a very intense breakup. Because of course, who the fuck it was. I had 2 breakups in one, you know? I had to mourn me losing my best friend that I've had for 12 years. And I also had to mourn who I thought was my soulmate. And I just could not understand that discard. What the fuck? What? He didn't take it back either. He held on to that shit. It's all right. Get the fuck out. He dragged me all the way to fucking California. Baby, I'm from Alabama. You can't get no farther away from the country than that. And you just gonna throw me on the street? Like, anything could have fucking happened to me. Shout out to my fucking family and friends. They're the only reason I'm fucking here. Shout out to them showing the fuck up for me throughout this fucking, this whole thing. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Because I do have people who truly give a fuck if I live or die. Thank you so much. The thing that really fucked with me the most out of this whole experience was that discard, because it made me look at myself for the first time in a very long time, because I'm actually a very fucking confident person. I really am. Like, I love me. I have a good relationship with myself. And it's why I'm not afraid to release shit that hurts me. It's why I'm not afraid to say, you know, bye to fuck niggas. My problem is I hang on too fucking long, but baby, I'm gonna get out. I just need to quit being so damn stubborn about it. But how could he just throw me away? How could I mean so much to you for so long and then all of a sudden be worth absolutely fucking nothing? How could you treat me like literal dog shit? How could you not even want to speak to me after you threw me away? How could I never just get a real apology? How was it so easy for you? Those are the wrong questions. The thing is, your worth on this earth ain't got shit to do with these outside fucking people. And our problem is we are so caught up in living from the outside in. We let all this outside shit determine how we feel about ourselves. Understandably so. Understandably so. But it's not the right answer. At the end of the day, I am still all those wonderful things I know I am. I'm funny. I'm a good fucking friend. I'm loving. I am. And my love is so fucking genuine. There's certain lines I will never cross with you if I claim to love you. I'm loyal. I'm a lot of good shit. I'm a very fucking special person. This man did not fucking throw me away. You can't throw me away, bitch. I wasn't meant to be in your fucking life. I wasn't, because it's so wild too. Because I remember literally sitting there and going through this fuck ass relationship that's literally making me physically sick. Physically fucking sick. I mean, bitch, I got high blood pressure. Literally. Like, I have that naturally. And I'm over here having palpitations every fucking day. Stop eating. Lost damn near 20 pounds. And I'm already a skinny bitch. So you know you can see it. I had literally sat in this fucking room by myself. And I'm not a religious person at all. I ain't no fucking religious person. I'm very spiritual. I'm a witch. I be doing spells and stuff. Like, I'm not religious. But, baby, I prayed that day. And I said, you know, please, if this is not meant for me, take this fucking person away from me. Give me a sign. Let me know something. Because I don't feel like I'm strong enough to do it. And I don't think I'm going to survive this. And this shit popped off 3 days later. And it contradicted everything I thought or knew about this person. But all that had happened was the veil had been lifted. This had to happen. What the fuck? I couldn't concentrate on shit else. This fucked ass relationship was literally eating my life up. Eating me up. Eating my way to live up. I mean, I was literally making myself sick every single day. Trying to make sure we're okay. And a lot of people don't get obsessive like that about their relationships. I ain't say it was healthy. I said it was real. This is definitely the worst breakup I've probably ever had. Absolutely. Because there's so many, I'm not even gonna say unanswered questions, baby. I don't even need anything answered. Because I know for a fact I can never sit this person down and have an honest conversation with them. Because they're not gonna be accountable. The story they told themselves was that I deserved all this to happen to me. I can't talk to you past that point. The fuck? For what? Clarity is a myth. I'm sorry, I used the wrong word. Closure. Closure is a fucking myth. I don't need closure. I needed freedom. And I got that. I got my fucking life back. I got a life back that I'm actually very afraid to live. I am. And I think that's why it's a big reason why motherfucker was taken. Just, you know, a veil was lifted. Because I was, like, in my adult life, I've always been in relationships. And I always move in with them. Like, what the fuck? Like, I always let these niggas convince me to fucking move in with their asses. Like, all my adult life. I'm 31. And it's scary as fuck starting over at fucking 31. Living with your mom, like, there's a blanket of shame I feel. Because I'm like, oh, it's just so fucking embarrassing. Like, oh, I'm back at home. Oh, I'm such a fucking loser. And that voice, it do be fucking with me. It do. Oh, I haven't figured this out yet. Why the fuck I haven't figured this out? Whatever. You know? Because I have certain plans and they just don't go. Because that was not your person. He's not a good person. He didn't even treat you well. You were miserable as fuck. You were sad. You were lonely. He abandoned you a long time ago. What are you hanging on to? What I'm hanging on to doesn't exist. So no, like, I'm not a fucking failure. I'm not a throwaway. I'm not. I'm still a beautiful fucking person. And you know what I also love? I love also being free of a fucked up motherfucker. You know, I get to witness the world, like, receive me for the first time through fresh eyes. And the world is actually very kind to me. People fucking gravitate my ass. You know why? Because I'm not an evil bitch. Like, I'm going to be okay. And I'm going to create whatever I need to create. And it's not about running back to this man and, oh, he hurt me so bad. Oh, that motherfucker know. You know I know, because he watched me cry. He got to the point where me crying will piss him the fuck off. Bitch, why you crying? Manipulating ass. Baby, I'm telling you something. I ain't never cried to manipulate my entire life. Like, I don't know how to cry on cue. I cry because I'm in pain. I cry because it feels like I'm being crushed from the inside. And that's the only way my pain knows to escape. I'm an extremely, highly sensitive person. I'm a feelings person. I'm a feeler. I'm a lover. Everything is that deep to me. I cry because you are breaking me. And I can't understand why. You fucking up my fairy tale. But me still being alive is proof that fairy tale will still happen. It just ain't gonna be with you, motherfucker. And that's okay. You gonna get yours. It's also not up to me to dish that out to you as badly. Because, baby, let me tell you something. I got some friends who bad about it. My best friend, Scorpio, I love her to death. If I ever needed a revenge plot, and people don't fuck with her, they don't. And I just admire that so much. She's such a strong person. People don't fuck with her. Men don't fuck with her. Men fall at her fucking feet. Me, on the other hand, I don't know. Men they just don't respect when you love them. It's crazy. They be so damaged. And I'm gonna need them to fix that shit in therapy. It ain't me. But I'm not a throwaway. And if you've been discarded by a fucking narcissist, neither are you. I mean, he picked you because you're a strong ass bitch. He picked you for a reason. Because you have something that he don't. He's jealous of traits that he doesn't fucking possess. He knows your power. He also knows that you could easily surpass him. He has to keep control of you. In his little sick, fucked up ass world, that gives him some sort of dominion. It quiets those little voices of insecurity that he holds. Because, you know, the love you give another person, that, baby, people that are happy with themselves are loving. They're not hateful. People who are able to look at themselves in the mirror and say, hey, I got you. Hey, I love you. They're not over here spewing disgusting things to people who are just trying to be there for them. Keep your light fucking bright. That's all we gotta do. We're gonna be alright. Our day gonna come. So, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I have a really bad habit of moving on really quick. I ain't gonna do that this time. I'm not. I did that shit last time. Okay, I had this other boyfriend I couldn't let go of for 2 fucking years. He was making me fucking literally physically sick, hurt my feelings all the goddamn time, being negligent as fuck. And what did I do? I moved on like, I think a week after I stopped talking to him finally for the 8,000th time. I just have always been doing this. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not, because I want my next story to be it. Okay? And I know for a fact that if I choose someone right now in this state that I am in this hurt state, hell no. I'm gonna be on first 48. Shit, this ain't gonna be good. I understand, universe. I'm listening. The universe telling me to live my own motherfucking life, make my own motherfucking plan. Stop depending on men for shit. Don't let a man have the power to do this. He can always act. What the fuck happened? Live with a nigga, all of a sudden, piss him off, throw you out. It's that simple. Like, that's literally what the fuck happened. And it's fucked up and it's gross. Like, who throws a woman out on the streets? Niggas do. When they get inconvenienced. When you don't feel the purpose anymore. When they think they can just replace your ass. You know? I shouldn't have gave that motherfucker that power to begin with. I shouldn't have. I should have had my own shit. Lesson received. Will not happen again. I ain't live with no motherfucker unless I got a ring. I'm not gonna lie. I've been on the apps. It's not been going well. The problem is, like, men make dating apps for other men. They do. They don't design their profiles for, like, the female gaze. They're literally trying to impress other men. Why are you making out with a dead animal? Why are you, like, shotgunning shitty beer? Why are you, some of them even have their pants down. They're just mooning people. What the fuck bitch on earth done said, damn, I love the way you shotgun that beer. Ooh, that cigar look tasty. Ooh, a cigarette, yay. Ooh, a dead animal. Women don't say that. Do y'all not know what bitches like? These dating apps scary. And a lot of people assume, or they have advised me to date older. Older men freak me out. And they're really squishy. It's kind of, I don't know, they're mad corny. And they skin too soft. So no. I need to get the fuck off the apps. I do. God. My local women has been just as bad. Bad in a different way though. Because they be cute, but they ain't got shit to say. They just don't. They don't want to keep a conversation going. And they damn sure don't want to approach me in real life, which is just criminal. I have bleached eyebrows in a septum. Like, if that's not a signal that I'm on your team, what's wrong with y'all? Okay? Take a hint. Maybe when I'm healed, come holler at me. All right, y'all. So, you know, I know talking about breakups can be like really TMI, and there really was a part of me that was like almost scared. Cause I was like, oh my God, like, what do we see as I get mad? Bitch, we ain't shit. Who give a fuck? It's my testimony. This was my life. It's my fucking life. Hell yeah, and I'm a yapper. Certified yapper. Like, baby, I am that type. If I'm going through something, I have to fucking talk about it 8 bajillion fucking times, or else I'm a self-destruct. So thank you for being here and listening, because, like, you help me. You help me help you. And if you're going through a breakup, we got this. We do. And I just think of the person I want to be, because there is shit I want to improve on. Like, one, I'm a codependent ass bitch. Like, it's bad. It is. And even, like, my obsession with these dating apps, knowing that these people are beneath me, I'm sorry, they are. They're not my type. We have nothing in common. I'm really honestly starting to think, actually I've been thinking this for a long time. I think I just go after men because, like, it's what I'm used to. But they don't make me happy. We don't have shit in common. I'm not attracted to what they think. I hate the way they express themselves. I hate just emotionally we're not on the same wavelength. Like, I just don't think their emotions are deep enough. I'm not romantically attracted to them. I'm simply only physically attracted to them. And I'm a demisexual, so it's like, I ain't gonna fuck nobody I ain't got no emotional connection with. You see what I'm saying? You see the problem here? You know what I'm saying? But then women, I just feel like I haven't had enough experience with them. So, like, what if I look stupid? Or what if they, like, don't want to talk to me? You know? Which is whack, because I'm a catch, baby. And I'm a simp. I'm worship the ground you walk on. I'll never say no to a beautiful one. Bitch, I love you. And when I get this money up, I'm spending on you too. I would love to explore my queerness more with my dating. Like, when I'm in a good place. I would love to have more queer experiences. And honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. There's like a little bitty part of me, actually ain't that little. There is a part of me that kind of be like feeling free when I break up with a man, because I'm like, ooh, does this mean I get a chance to get a wife now? Oh, the door's open again? Shit. I'll be a little lit, you know what I'm saying? I'll be a little lit. And I don't know, like, I've tried the whole, because you're the last one, he always told me, oh, you can get a girlfriend. Bitch, he said that because he didn't give a fuck about me. That's not a healthy thing. Like, bitch, I'm gonna get a girlfriend and fucking leave you. You don't care? Okay. Like, that's stupid. And I don't want to date women when I got a man, because he's just there. He in the way, honestly. Because I don't want to date no girls with boyfriends. I'd be like, what the fuck you doing here? Get rid of them. I don't want to date women with husbands. What the fuck you doing here? Get rid of them. So I understand that. I don't want to bring that energy. So, you know, you never know what the future holds. Like, gay gods, you know, please hear my cry. Hear my plea. You know, I'm on the market. But thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you so much for just letting me just bare my fucking soul. I love you so much. And we gonna be okay, man. Oh, every lesson is wrapped into, like, a fucked up experience. Every fucked up experience is a lesson. And it's like, I 1000% understand why I had to, like, cut the cancer out of my life. Actually, I technically didn't cut it. It cut itself out. Because, like, my ending is going to be so beautiful now. And I get to actually find somebody who truly loves me. Like, what the fuck? And they're going to be all romantic and shit. It's just going to be delicious. And I'm going to be such a confident, selfish person. And I'm going to do my shadow work, bitch. And I'm going to do my journaling, bitch. And you know what? I would love to journal with y'all. We could totally do shadow work together. Like, because baby, I'm going to fuck through it. I'll be crying 8,000 times a day. And then I'll be fine. And then I'll be dancing in the mirror. And I'll be crying again. I mean, I put on makeup for the first time in like weeks. I actually feel pretty. Like, I didn't feel pretty in so long. Like, what the fuck? Because that's what getting rejected makes you feel. Getting discarded makes you feel ugly. I did. I'm like, it's going to throw me away. You sure, bitch? Like, okay. But I love you. And, you know, I'm going to try to keep, ain't no try, fuck that. I made a promise to myself. I'm going to keep these episodes coming. Let me know anything you want to talk about. I will link all of my channels you can find me on. Please like and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Support your Black creators, please. Because we need it. And we deserve to take up space. Me and my pink microphone.